In ancient times, it was firmly believed that the inner ear exclusively served an auditory function in vertebrates. Later, they discovered that the vestibular system is also a part of the inner ear and serves the body's balance function. The vestibular system is a complex network within the inner ear that includes 3 semicircular canals and 2 otolith organs. These components work together to help the body maintain balance, process visual information, and navigate the surrounding environment. These are executed by the vestibulo-ocular reflex, vestibulocholic reflex, and vestibulospinal reflex. The vestibulo-ocular reflex coordinates the eye muscles and stabilizes the visual field through the ocular nerves. The vestibulocholic reflex helps in navigating the head and neck, while the vestibulospinal reflex is responsible for maintaining the body's equilibrium. During the later trimester of fetal development, the formation of the vestibular system is vital for the fetus to interpret gravitational signals and enhance the development of movement capabilities. During the 3rd week of gestation, the intricate process of inner ear development commences, marking the onset of the first phase. By the 24th week of gestation, the vestibular system undergoes significant progression, reaching a stage akin to that of an adult. At 32 weeks of gestation, the vestibular receptors become active, signifying the maturation and functionality of the vestibular afferents in the early stages of human development. Furthermore, it is noteworthy that the vestibular ganglion cells attain maturity around the time of birth. During the formation of the otic vesicle, which is essential for the development of the vestibular part of the inner ear, specific genes such as FGFR2, GATA3, and ER1 are activated and expressed in the otic epithelium. In mammals, the production of hair cells declines progressively during intrauterine life. Any abnormality of the vestibular system will cause permanent dysfunction, in contrast to non-mammalian vertebrates, where hair cell production continues throughout their lifetime. In the late trimester, exposure to gravitational forces intensifies, enabling the fetus to detect the vertical influences of gravity and motion. Exposure to gravity during fetal development is thought to play a role in preparing the fetus for the gravitational forces it will experience upon delivery. This early exposure is believed to help the fetus adapt and develop the necessary coordination and orientation skills needed to navigate the gravitational environment outside the womb. In premature children, the vestibulospinal tracts are immature and reduced myelination, which leads to various neurodevelopmental disorders. The first few years of a child's life are crucial for the development of their motor skills. During this time, the sensory system significantly impacts the development of the central nervous system, which is why this period is often referred to as the critical period of a child's life. During the early years, children undergo a progression of locomotor development, including stages such as creeping, crawling, walking, and running. As toddlers engage in physical play, their motor skills are further developed through the stimulation of various sensory systems. After birth, the central vestibular system not only transmits the signals of the semicircular canal and otoliths, but it also integrates all other sensory information such as proprioception, vision, and head and body motor information. The central vestibular system has multiple projections in the central nervous system. The primitive reflexes, including the Moro reflex, tonic neck reflexes, doll's eye reflex, head righting reactions, and parachute reactions, are crucial indicators for assessing the development of the vestibular system. These reflexes are controlled by the central inhibitory mechanism, which becomes active as the central nervous system matures. The development of the vestibular system during the prenatal period is crucial for the proper advancement of motor skills. This system, which is the earliest to respond to gravity, has evolved over billions of years to support human beings in their current form. The central vestibular system integrates all other senses and projects to most of the central nervous system structures.